Try that again. Good evening all. Hope we are all doing well. Welcome along to Affinity Racing. You can tell we're a few days behind. I am a bit flustered. Good evening, Craig. How we doing, mate? Hope we're all well. Yes, welcome along to Affinity Racing. A little bit late to this week's daily races. And a bit different in colour tones there. And I've realised it's because my light isn't on, so we'll sort that out. Hopefully everyone's all well, and by the looks of things everyone is a bit quicker than me around here already. So I think mostly we're probably going to be on Daily Race B, just because it looks like that's where the most fun's at, to be honest with you. Daily Race C, great little combo, love it. We might jump on it and see how we get on, but I have a feeling that Daily Race B is going to be where the most fun racing is going to be at. But hey ho, you never do know. We can often expect a little bit too much of the dailies at times, but no, I expect that we should have some good fun. I'm going to very quickly throw this light on, which I'd forgotten to do, and then we'll get started. But what is everybody's times at the moment? Because my 58 is obviously a little bit slow there. But I've literally just set that 2 laps I did, and the first lap was the quickest because I binned it on the second one. So that is my first lap, 1 lap pace around here. But we're going to improve that throughout the night. We're going to try and start a little bit further up the grid each time, and we're hopefully going to get ourselves some good results. I want no less than a podium. We'll maybe not go for the race win. Let's not expect too much. But yes, we'll quickly throw this light on. 2 seconds. Michael as well. As I fall into my seat. Michael as well. How we doing, mate? Good evening. Good evening. Hope we're all well. I really haven't done a very good job of setting up this stream. I haven't even got the drinks ready. We go with a bottle of water, since it is rather warm, and then we go with a cherry Pepsi, because standard. We might be streaming on a different day, but we'll not change the way we do things. Craig's top of my friend. Oh, is that you? I never even put 2 and 2 together there, Craig. I was actually wondering who that was, but that explains that one. 53.5. Right, okay, so what we got? We've got 5 seconds to improve. I will keep getting the disclaimer in that was literally my first lap around here, though. That's the disclaimer, okay? First lap around there. No practice, of course. Right, it is absolutely boiling hot in this office, as it has been the past few weeks. For a second there, I thought I hadn't entered. It's absolutely boiling in this office, as it has been. You know, the past few streams have been rather warm, and this is going to be no different. So, hopefully, it cools down. But it's at this time of day where the sun is basically beating down on the office from that side. So, not all too ideal, I'll be honest with you, but hey ho. Craig seemed to have nailed the qualifying lap round here. Might try and have a go tonight, see if I can get in your lobbies. Yes, mate. Well, you probably. What rating are you at now, Craig? Are you still on A, or are you up to where you should be and up to A plus? I imagine you must be at A plus, presumably. Bosh. Right. Let's do it then. So we're going to jump into this one. This is going to be very little practice. But as we get through the night, hopefully we make a bit of progress. We'll get quicker in race. We'll get quicker over the quali lap. It's just that chicane. It is the do they call it the bus stop chicane here as well? It is just a nightmare, isn't it? It's a really, really sort of clumsy kind of going as fast as you can, but you're sort of tripping over yourself on the way in. It kind of feels like I remember falling off my bike once, right, when I was a kid. Obviously, well, not obviously, but I remember falling off my bike like ages ago, right? And stupidly, was pedaling along like the seafront, and I remember pressing what made me do it, I don't know, but I pressed the front brake. Like, I needed to stop pretty quick, and I pressed the front brake, and I just remember feeling the bike go up, obviously the back of the bike go up, right? But it felt like for ages, for such a long time that I was riding on this front wheel and staring at the floor, but you knew at some point you were going to hit the floor. It's the only way I can describe that chicane. It's the only way. You're looking at the floor, you know you're about to fall over at some point. It's pretty much guaranteed. And you know that it's going to probably hurt. It's kind of the only way I can describe that. It's it's worse than the death chicane. It literally is. I tell you what, if there was walls there, it would be death chicane 2.0. But it's more, yeah, it's more clumsy, isn't it? It's like sort of, I guess because you've actually got to move for it. The death chicane you can kind of take in a bit of a line and a bit of a line, and then you're all right. Whereas that, you've actually got to really sort of, it's that right-hander going in. It's, yeah, it's a bit of a killer. It's so awkward. So awkward. Hang on, let's get this. See if we can get this comment from Craig first. On the gin, celebrate my wee boy. Got second in Knockhill Kart Club Grand Prix today. Love it. 2 Grand Prix done, and got first then second. Oh mate, awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome stuff. What an absolute treat. I tell you what it is. Well, first of all, pass on a big congratulations to him, obviously, because that is absolutely mega. One of the episodes that I've been planning for the channel, I should maybe concentrate on the first 2 corners before we get into this. And I'm going to, I'm being genuine, I'm being dead serious here. So one of the episodes that I've been planning for the channel. So basically, I remember filming something similar to this for a client like a long time ago, but the episode never went out. And basically, I mean, loads of people have done it. You see the F1 do it every other week. The latest one was with Lando Norris, where it'll be how much can the professional teach the amateur sort of thing. And there's a few mates of mine that do karting at a fairly decent level. Nothing in any major sort of championships or anything like that. Can we have a look to the in? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can't have a look to the inside there. I think your son is our point of contact. Your son is the professional that needs to teach me in this YouTube video that I'm planning, Craig. I think that's what I think that's who we need. We found our man. See if he can teach me the quickest way around a go-kart track, and that'll be our challenge, time trial challenge. That's going to be part of the plan. Dan, how we doing? Welcome along. I don't think have I seen you down around here before or not? I don't think I have I? I hope we're all well though, buddy. Welcome along if not, or if so. Hopefully it gets a bit better than us racing at the back of the grid like we are now. But hopefully is the key word there. Not likely, just hopefully. Because we're a bit tucked up at the moment behind these, well, that was bad by me, that, to be fair. Bit tucked up behind, I was going to say all these GTRs, but I think the entire grid is GTR. See if we can try and get past them, because we're losing a lot of time. Oh, you plonker. Yeah, don't go onto the grass. Don't go onto the grass. Mate, I am well up for that. I'm well up for that. That'll be mega, Craig. I've been looking at so basically, so the episode that I actually filmed for a client, they were actually down at Knockhill. Knockhill, sorry, that's because you've just said that on there. Not Knockhill, Buckmore Park. Oh no, I've done it again. There's that chicane where you just know that you know it's going to go wrong. We definitely need some practice on there. Right, not Knockhill, Buckmore Park. So I travelled all the way down to London. I actually messed the dates up and ended up having to travel down at like midnight. 7-hour drive all the way down there. Then start filming at 8 AM for a full day's like sort of film and shoot. This is... hopefully it gets a bit better than this. Fingers crossed. I do bear with. But yeah, the episode was Buckmore Park. I'll get all my places right. So I was a bit buzzing because I remember seeing clips of Lewis Hamilton down there in like in the early days, of course. I was like, oh right, Buckmore Park, what an absolute treat. And that was pretty much the episode. So there was a pro karter there. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I can't remember his name, but I really wish that I did, so I could get in touch with him, but I can't remember his name at all. But if I watch the footage, I would soon find that out. It never made it live, this episode, but that was pretty much the crack. So Steph, who was the presenter, she was going around trying to get as close as possible, basically, to his time, and that was the whole thing of how much can an amateur improve. But I want to do something similar. I think we make it a bit more interesting than that, but I would love to do something similar. And I seen one of the Sky Sports presenters. I'm forgetting his name as well now, but he did the episode with Lando Norris, and Lando trying to teach him how to go quick, and then he raced Lando and of course got beat, which is pretty much what is guaranteed to happen. But I've been looking at hiring, so we have I think I mentioned this on the last stream, we have Warden Law up near my way, Karting Northeast, which is on the UK Karting Championship calendar. That was a little bit better than the previous lap, but not by much. Yeah, we could hire that for the full, well, not necessarily a full day, but majority of a day. Be able to hopefully get a decent sort of little episode together. So that might be what we're doing. But yeah, I think the trek up to Knockhill is going to be. I think that'll be better. See if your lad's up for it, Craig. You can show me how it's done. How old is he again? How old is he again, Craig? Because I'm sure like he's one of those ages where it's like mega embarrassing, isn't it? Do I remember you saying I might be totally wrong. Do I remember you saying he was about 10 years old or something like that? Like definitely going to show me well up. I know that much. I remember I was watching Rory's stream last week. I think you were in chat actually, Craig, at the time. Can't remember what the daily race was, but whoever won it, someone commented going, "Oh, by the way, you were just beaten by an 11-year-old." Which I used to be that kid back in the day on FIFA, at least amongst the family, not like online and doing really well, but like, yeah, the used to be that one, the kid on FIFA that would embarrass everybody. Now it's most certainly not the case. I go on to FIFA and get embarrassed by those types of kids. 8, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, like stupendously young, but that is the time to start. No fear at that point, is there? That's mega. Yeah, 11-year-old Spanish kid. Yeah, that's the one. So I put it straight into the wall and onto the grass whilst reading your comment. I mean, this race has already gone downhill pretty spectacularly, hasn't it? Can we cut the corner like that around here or not? Is that... we soon find out if we get a penalty. There's a lot of practice for me needed around here, though. There's no doubt about that. Right, Craig, I'm going to message you. It'll probably be... I was going to say end of August. That's like 3 weeks away. It'll probably not be that early. It'll probably be something for next year to look at. But I genuinely, if we can make that episode happen, I would be well up for it. As embarrassing as it would be for me, I will be well up for it. See if we can manage that. Right, we'll have a little bit of a scrap here with the fellow Brit. Well, braking just a bit too late there. That's for sure. He's probably going to have that move, and that is not going to be much of a scrap then, is it, after all that? See if we can hold that on the inside, though. He's going to have the better line out of here. He's definitely going to go at the inside. No, he backs out of that one. Fair play to him. I think he knows that the racing line is probably what you want around here, around that corner in particular. It always feels weird going across those lines there. It feels like you should be getting a penalty. Or that you will be getting a penalty, but you don't. Bit of contact there. I braked maybe it's a bit too early. Goes straight into the back of me. Oh, look at that. He'd be well up for it. What a treat. What an absolute treat. We'll see if we can make it happen, mate. It's one of the many ideas that I would love to do on the channel. Plus it's an excuse to have a day out go-karting, isn't it? So I've already been on to... oh, dear. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh, no, see, we almost sort of trip up. I have had a penalty around there. There's one of those curbs that gives you a penalty, but it seems as if the rest don't. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, if he's up for it, mate, that would be really, really cool. We'll see if we can get something sorted. I don't know the area too well, Craig, but is the kart track like part of the same? Obviously not part of the same actual Knockhill race track, but like part of the same complex sort of thing, is it? Or challenge Josh Benson. He's a Formula 4 driver. I love it. What is that? I mean, you mean on the day, like there sort of thing? He spotted him and went, "Hoi, I'll give you a race." That's mega. Right. Well, I'll actually pay attention on this next race. Right. Oh, right. So there you go. Very, very close then. Wow. Oh, mega. Yeah. If I can sort that one out, if I can work it out, then that would be awesome. I'd already been on to the lads who I normally have doing the filming and stuff for Winter Media. We get down, see when they're available, see if we can work it out and get one put together. That would be mega. It'd be embarrassing, but it would be mega. Right, anyways, let's see if I can pay a bit more attention to this one. We definitely improve our quality time. Josh is a friend. Oh, wow, right. Offered Byron advice on karting. Well, would you look at that? That's mega. Handy contacts to have. That's for sure. That is for sure. See, that's just all wrong at the very start to begin with. But yeah, we're going to see if we can improve our time. It's a bit of an improvement, you know, sort of where we were versus where we are now kind of thing by the end of the stream, hopefully. So we can keep an eye on that record. Hopefully each lap that we do will be the next lap in purple sort of thing. Hopefully we're always improving. I think that's the one where if you cut that one, that's where you get the penalty. But we'll see if we end up with one. And maybe instead of braking there, I think you maybe just need to come off the power a little bit. I presume a slightly later apex here to floor that one like that. Met Josh through GT Sport. Wow, can you imagine that? And then you don't need to do, from what I can gather there, maybe you don't need to do too much braking because the camber of that hill is, and the incline of the hill is going to be slowing you down enough. If you can try and not run too wide. I think 200 meter board's probably going to be about right for me there. Catch the second half of that comment on this straight, Craig. Ah, right. Alien teammate basic ollie on iRacing. Well, what do you know? That's cool. I've seen some of Ollie's iRacing streams. I don't end up watching all too much of it. A lot of them are the endurance races and stuff recently, which have looked absolutely mega. Like the 24-hour Spa and all the rest of it. But yeah, I do catch them when I can. I'm definitely wanting to get onto not iRacing, but Assetto Corsa as well, ACC, this week. Oh, that's a little bit better. There we go. That's a bit better. Maybe he's just running a bit wide there by not hitting the brakes, however. I'm trying to carry it all through the throttle. Wow, and I thought maybe he's go for a slightly different line to try and stick it to the apex there, but seems like the wider line is the way to go. In case of how early can you get your foot down there as well. Wow, losing a lot of time. Look at that. Losing a lot of time. Yeah, no good that. No good at all. No, after all that, lose all that time. What an absolute dipstick. Right, well, we improved by 2 seconds, so I suppose that's a pretty decent margin to begin with, isn't it? That's going to be too wide, isn't it? That's going to be too wide. Start that one again if we can. I think I'll get a 54.750. If only I'd be so lucky, mate. We'll see whether or not that happens. It's definitely not looking likely at the moment, is it? We see if we can get down. 55 should be doable for this first lap. And then hopefully, yeah, the 154s we try and get onto in the next one. Ooh, in the next set of qualifying. Oh, I've messed it up from the start. Look at that. Messed it up from the start. Too far behind the Ghost. Come on. I feel like I'm braking too early there. Craig's going to be watching this going, what are you doing, you absolute plonker? No wonder I'm 5 seconds quicker than you. Right, this is where I was losing a load of time as well. So I'm going to go after the 200 meter board, but just try and get slowed down a bit harsher on the brakes. I'll get there. So a lot of learning needs to be done for this track, for me. I don't know if this will actually be within the 2 tenths or not. I've got the go set. No, definitely not. 3 tenths. I've got the go set 2 tenths ahead. Literally no improvement. So starting at the back again on this one. Couple of A pluses up the top there. Down to the 153s. Pole position. You'd be starting P2, Craig. Or P3. P2? P2. 3? 3. Maybe. What did you have? Did you have you had a point? It was 0.5, wasn't it? Point. Very, 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 very low 0.5, I think. Oh, it is very warm already in this office. Uncomfortably so. Look at that. Is that literally everybody in the GTR? Except for P12, the Brit, in the Alpha. 0.43, yeah, you'll be starting P3. You'll be on the podium. We, however, are likely to be getting lapped by the podiums. The podium positions. Let's go, let's go. Right, P14. Let's try and make our way through the grid. A couple of stupid mistakes. I wasn't really paying attention on the last one. Or at least that's what I'm going to use as my excuse. Too busy talking about racing Craig's son at Carton. I'm very competitive, mind Craig. You best tell him that. But I've written off my chances from the very start. I know that much. Let's go. Right. Slipstream train all the way down the main straight, so hopefully, whilst we will not gain on the guy in front, hopefully we don't lose out to anybody behind. Alright, that's a little bit better done, isn't it? I think. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Feels like it. I would have thought I had a penalty there, to be honest with you. I really would have thought I had a penalty for the second curb on the left-hand side on the way in, on entry. But I don't. I'm not complaining. Most definitely not complaining. To be fair, actually, there's so much of that where you can keep your foot down, isn't there? Realising that now. I was thinking, putting my foot down, I'm not even going to get turned in, but you can really, really try and hammer that with the camber of that corner. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Oh, round the outside. Gonna have to try. Is he going to sacrifice this one, do we think? Is he going to give it up? Got to put trust in him. He certainly does. Carry a bit more speed than I maybe should have done. Sacrificed a little bit, but hey, that's not bad. Right, up to P12, soon to be P11. Slipstream all the way. Let's push him along. Oh, he's literally just going to go for it and try and wipe him out, isn't he? He's thinking, I've got the penalty, I'm not bothered anymore. Alright, that's someone else running wide then. Oh, we've been yeeted. Oh, man. Oh, I think it's... Right, I think the... Is he maybe the issue? Is he the one that just done us there, I think? I don't know. Don't know if that Brit was the problem there or not. I couldn't quite tell. Or whether or not it's this guy in the red. Who do we think's the troublemaker? Which one's the one causing the problems? He was either getting the Brit back for being a bit of a tit, or he was the one that yeeted us and then just also got the other Brit. Which one is it? Either way, it's dropped us a few positions. We were kind of on the back of that pack there, but most definitely not anymore. Ooh, we nearly go into the back of him there. Keep an eye on these guys at the top here, just in front of us. They're going side by side. Probably wasn't going to end well for one of them. It definitely hasn't ended well for this one here. I think we're going to be able to scoot round him. Guy up ahead has a penalty, which is going to put us back into P13, hopefully, when he serves that. Should get past him here. Right, we may have just caught up to the stragglers of that pack that we lost. There'll be a time where I manage to hit that apex. Rest assured. God, it feels like a long race, this. 5 laps. Feels like we've been going on for ages. Probably because it's not gone so well. Oh. It's gone better than that, though, thankfully. P12. Right, I'm hoping that this guy in the slipstream doesn't decide to go for it here. Stu, good evening, buddy. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. I backed out, I bottled it, but I'm keeping my foot in here. Oh dear. I'll be honest with you, I kind of don't know whether that one was my fault or not, really. We'll assume that it was. Because it kind of felt like it was. But I don't know. Jonathan, good evening, mate. I was right next to you on qualifying time earlier, buddy. Spotted you up there. Well, it's been a bit more of an entertaining one, this one, hasn't it? It's been a bit more going on. Goodbye. He runs wide. Back to P13. We've kind of been up and down. As much as we've been at the back of this pack, the back of the grid sort of thing, I don't think we've reached the top 10. I think P11 was our best, which actually we might be catching back up to here. At least it's been a bit more fun. Been doing offline stuff. Nice. Like the campaign, do you mean? Oh, like, yeah, like the menus. Yeah, yeah, nice. I think I finished the menus. I think. Could be wrong. I think. Oh, they released extra menus, didn't they? So I definitely haven't done those ones. But I do need to still finish all the licenses, to be honest. I'm a bit behind on them. There we go. We got down to the 55s in the end as well, so we can do that in quali, definitely. So there's a couple of tenths improvement that we know we can do. Who's looking forward to the next round of, or the next season, I should say, not the next round, but the next season of manufacturers on here anyway? I know the World Series stuff isn't quite up to scratch. I mean, it's been fine for me, but I know lots of people have been saying it's not particularly the best just yet. I've not necessarily had any issues online, I have to say, but I think all the races so far, quite annoyingly, have been kind of the, you know, if it's a 12-lap, like no stops, no strategy sort of thing. I've not really seen, I don't recall any of the manufacturers where any of the rounds in the first season, the test season I think had them, but not the second, not the first proper rounds. And yeah, I'm hoping that we maybe get a bit of that in the next season. But I'm still signed to Toyota. And I'm hoping for some decent results. So I'm going to be live streaming, I think at the moment, all of them. All of the rounds. Could be wrong. Might be one or two that I end up not managing to do. But as it stands at the moment, I'm doing all of them. So I'm going to live stream all of the races. It's a weird one, that chicane, because it's not the worst if you're doing it by yourself. I think the problem comes when you're trying to go side by side or you're trying to do that in race. I think that's where the problem is with that chicane, for sure. I'll catch that comment in a second, Jonathan. Apologies. Alright, that's decent, that's decent. I just feel like I'm way too slow down there. Which probably should be said for every corner. But that one in particular doesn't feel all too great. We're going to run wide there. That's where I've lost a lot of time, I think. Right, we're down into the 55s. Let's try and improve that then. Don't want to be dropping down to second there, but I felt I needed to try and get the car turned in. We do manage to be a little bit better. 2 tenths up. $54. 1:30.454. I feel like if I know where the track limits are on this, I'll be able to take that a bit more confidently, but I'm yet to get a penalty in places where it feels like I should be getting a penalty. And then I think, well, maybe it just didn't quite have four wheels over the line. But I think after this race, we'll maybe look at some top 10, see if we can improve a little bit more. That's got to be better. That's got to be way better. And as far as way better goes. Yeah, so what's that we need to get to Michael's time there? That's like 1.3 seconds or something like that. So, well, there's our 0.3 that we've made up. Oh, I've lost loads of time there. I was up into fourth way too early. I knew it as well. Still a big improvement though, because we did lose a chunk of time on that last lap in the last sector. So that takes us down to 55.3. That's running a little bit too wide on that one, so we'll not catch that time back up, I don't think. Head to this race now and improve your time. Yes, do it, mate. See where you managed to get to. And let me know. See if I'm going to try and get this down to the 54s. In this one, then we'll aim for the 53s if we can. Ah, it's much better. Look at that. Look at the gap we closed there. Foot down, foot down, foot down. We're losing time. Come on. Oh, he's opening the gap. There's the ghost. Oh, no, come on. Keep in it, keep in it, keep in it. I think that's within the... I thought it was within the 2/10, but I wasn't. I was off by a 1/10. See, that's the difference. That is the difference of a decent turn one. That is 3/10 up. That's a huge difference. Ah. After the chicane, the long right, you can accelerate sooner than you are. Got you. See if we can do any better. We don't start any further up, though. We do not start any further up. Craig, is that you? Is that you by any chance? I was going to say, is that a second account? It certainly is. He's behind us, look. There we are. What an absolute treat. Well, I'll probably be best off just letting you straight on by. Oh. Someone with a not so good car there. outside in the car park. Should we just let... What do we think? Quick vote, quick show of hands. Should we just let Craig by and follow him? Probably going to be for the best, isn't it? I'm on here trying to make sure I don't drop any further than 13th. Craig is going to do a last to first challenge. Cheers, Michael. Craig, I'm going to do my best not to bin you off, I promise. Although by the time that this goes out with the 20-second delay, I'll have probably already killed him at turn 1 by mistake. Right, let's go. There's actually a pretty big gap there, I think, to Craig. A few people running wide. Craig closing that gap already, look at that. Can he get past the Spaniard? Yes, he does, easy. Right, Craig well and truly in our slipstream here then. Craig's ended up alongside us here. Oh, I had nowhere to go there. This guy's going to go at the inside, I think. Craig's still behind us. Right on our tail now, though. Oh dear. Try and get past that guy there. Keep it in. Misshifted there. Oh, don't start going defensive, pal. Possibly gone a bit too wide there. Give Craig the space. He manages to get through. Good racing. Well, by him, not by me. See if we can push Craig past, yeah, past the Frenchman. Oh, sorry, Craig. Sorry, Craig. Sorry, Craig. Sorry, Craig. Ah, man. Sorry, buddy. James, how we doing? Even and all. Sheep racing again this week. It sort of is one of those, mate. The GTR's just the unbeatable car in this, which is kind of why everyone's just behind each other in one big line. Ah, my God, I've outdone that one as well. Oh, what a fool. What an absolute plonker. What an absolute plonker. I've nearly killed Craig, who's right in front of us already. He did stop quite abruptly, which I think was due to the Frenchman in front of him, though. I don't know if he went into the back of him. Frenchman braking a bit earlier. Maybe he's than needed, something like that. Or maybe he's defending where he didn't need to defend. Oh, you saw that bit. Ooh, was Craig into the wall there? He's lost a few tenths. See if we can catch back up. It's going to be tricky though. Just managing to keep that one in. Tap, tap. Indeed. It's a good track, this, though. I do like this track. Really, really good track. Mega. Feel the car sliding underneath when you try and depend on that camber a little bit too much. Man, this is the problem with this track as well, though. As soon as you drop sort of more than half a second, it's so difficult to keep up and catch up, I find anyways. It is prone to ending up with pretty big gaps between the cars, or you know, gaps developing and then those gaps staying there. It's kind of one of those tracks because there's so few sort of differentiators on the track. You know, the chicane's one that will spread a pack or close them. Oh, that surely can't be the way to take that. That surely has to be a penalty, that. Oh no, Craig's gone. No, Craig. Oh man. Oh man. Track's too big for these slow cars. That, I'll be honest with you, that I can agree with. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'd love to see the LMP1 cars around here. Group 1s, Group 2s round here I think would be pretty mega. I think you'd struggle to see an overtake, perhaps, I don't know. But yeah, just under 2 minutes. It does feel like a long lap in the Group 4s. Oh, final lap. If only we had one more, we might have closed the gap on these guys, potentially. They're having a bit of a scrap or whatnot. Yeah, unlucky Craig. Yeah, Group 2 round here would be pretty good. We made up a couple of places there. I don't know if Craig will want us to have a look at the replay of what happened for him. I get the feeling he would rather we didn't have a look at that. Unless the guy pushed him onto the grass, which I'll be honest, it did sort of look that way. I don't know what Craig might be saying. Three positions. Right, let's try and improve once again. We're going to try and improve the quali. Oh, mate, unlucky. I didn't know if he had ran you onto the grass or not. Which I think is similar sort of mistake that I made a little bit earlier on. I'm so glad there. I just seen the biggest bee outside the window and I thought it was about to fly into the office. It very much nearly did. Right, I feel like we want one more. Exactly, James. Straight for the barriers and the grass. Oh, I didn't actually save the replay there. I was talking about watching the replay and I still forgot to save it. I don't know if you got it, Craig, did you? If you share it, maybe we could have a look, but not to worry. That's a good start. Straight into the wall. Nice. Right, we'll have enough time for 3 laps here. Have a good view. What do you mean? Oh, of the replay. Oh, if we watched it on the replay. Yeah, we did. We did. To be fair, Craig, we did actually manage to see it pretty well from where we were. But I was. That tickled me, that James. But the yeah, I wasn't sure if there was any contact there initially. Oh, see, we've just not got that hooked up at all. It feels like forever before we can get our foot back down on the power. No penalties though. That's, you know, I keep making mistakes on that chicane, or maybe he's running a little bit what I would consider too wide or cutting the corner too much. I'm still yet to get a penalty at all. So I'm going to be very interested to watch the top 10 times, because I know for a fact if I'm not getting a penalty that they're going to be totally abusing that line as best they can. So I think I will have a little look for myself and try and explore some limit pushing lines. Limit defining lines or limit finding lines. Got to be super patient on the throttle there, because you want to pin it as early as possible, but if you pin it and keep it pinned, there's a good chance you're ending up into the wall. Is this going to be an improvement of any kind? It may well be, it may well not be. It is. It's a 51.144. we're not off to the best start on this next lap. This can be the one that we can sacrifice. We're pretty behind. We're not going to be catching up, I don't imagine, all too much. So let's actually try and totally abuse the lines on that chicane, if I can be so accurate enough as to do so. Catch that comment in a sec, Craig. Kids game, remember. Not as much time gained as I was hoping for there, I'll be perfectly honest. Not as much time gained as I thought there would be. Yeah, I can't wait to get on ACC, James. I think I'm going to start streaming it in the next couple of weeks. It'll feel like it'll take me a while to get onto it, because I want to be onto it now, but I kind of want to work things out, and I still haven't bought it yet, but I'm going to be getting onto it, get to grips with the differences. I don't want to jump onto the stream and it be an embarrassment like some of the GT7 ones are. I want to try, and if I'm going to be on there, I want to be fairly clued up as to what's going on. I don't want to spend most of the stream trying to work out menus or, you know, that sort of thing. Is that maybe the way to do that? Just keep your foot flat and brake? Yeah, that's the problem. I know that ACC is a much more well-defined, you know, like in terms of the physics and everything like that, there's a lot more going on with it. So I would hate to just plug in and play, start streaming, and then sort of wonder why nothing's working very well, or getting annoyed with all that sort of stuff. But yeah, a few lobbies to get 100%, mate, yeah. To get up to speed with it, that would be awesome. There's a penalty. Right, we've found one limit then. What it was, though, I'm not too sure, because I don't know which corner it was for. That's the problem. Bosh. Yeah, some lobby racing, that would be good, mate. I get up to grips with things, I think, the setup and all that sort of stuff, because, you know, even just the menus alone, everything is different. Everything is different. And I'll need a little bit of time as well, once I get onto it, to set up streams and the layout and things like that, because where we have cameras and stuff's obviously a bit different to where we would put it when we're racing on Gran Turismo. But all that sort of stuff I will hopefully be working out in the next few weeks. Got a couple of busy weeks again with the business. There we go. We're starting a little bit higher again now. A couple of busy weeks with the business, and then hopefully get on to onto a load of content and stuff like that. Recorded, as I mentioned, the review of the Logitech. Made sure I got that one done before I switched. I got also recorded a bit of fun around Brands Hatch. Tried doing Brands Hatch the wrong way around. So filmed that video. It was a good laugh. And then yeah, I think I'll do that with a few different tracks. A couple of little daft little challenges. I don't know. I think you missed it, James. But at the start, I've already me and Craig's son, who is 8 years old, are gonna have a race and the go-karts. That's happening. All good stuff. Right, let's go again then. Watkins Glen. See if we can have it. Yeah, I was just thinking there. I must have dropped a split, but I did better in that last race than I have done overall, but obviously still not in the top half of the grid really, so definitely needing some improvements in results and in quali. But yeah, a little bit late to the dailies this week, so I don't think, and for the rest of the week I'm not going to get onto them. I'm going to be streaming on Saturday though for what's it called? Manufacturers. Going to be streaming manufacturers, but on Saturday. But I don't think I'll be getting back onto the dailies for the rest of the week, unfortunately. Oh, see this guy jump to the right hand side there, trying to defend, and then ended up costing us both quite a bit of time there. So we got round him, which is good. There's something about him though tells me the way that he defended there. Something tells me he's going to try and go for a move here. So we'll wait and see. Had to walk the Giants. Nothing too much, mate. Nothing too much. Craig, I nearly killed Craig, and then the curbs killed Craig. I still haven't won a race, and I don't think I'm going to win this one, and that's about it. Oh, he's gone wide. I'm going to try and get in here while he's gone. Magic. Right, up to P8. Next target, P7. So Craig died, basically. He did. Came back to life in chat, though, and then he wasn't in this lobby, sadly. Oh no. He could have this here if he really wanted to. He's still going to end up having it. That was so badly done. I was just committed to breaking, to being the last breaker there. But that was never going to be worthwhile, was it? Never in a million years was that going to be worthwhile. We'll try and have that back though. P8, come on. Ah! Come on, stop being silly. Look how much time we're losing to the leader already. Not that the leader was ever going to be in our race really, but you know. I need to brake earlier than that 200 metre board. That's where I'd laid down my marker, if you will, but I'm never getting braked in time there, I don't think. You want to brake earlier and attack that corner. Oh, he's put it into the wall. Away he goes. Here we go, here we go. 6 and 7 having a scrap. Let's see if we can have P6. It's got to be up for grabs. They're going to go side by side into the chicane by the looks of things, so if anyone wants to put some money down on how that's going to go. Maybe you'd lose money then. Maybe you'd have lost money there, because I would have bet that was going to go so badly wrong that we would have had 2 positions. Instead, it's just gone slightly wrong, and we've closed the gap. I should have worked with him there and pushed him along instead of going straight for the move. Oh, he's done it. Got the move back round the outside. I can't argue with that. Fair play to you, mate. That was well done, that. We'll have that one, though. Here we go. Slipstream, can we try and close this here? Don't run too wide. Oh, come on, I'm on P6 now. He's within a second. He's within a second. Come on, we gotta have him. We gotta have him. We gotta have him. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's ran wide there. That's got to be a penalty. I think that's going to be a penalty. He'd be very unlucky if it is, because he would have been literally a pixel over the screen. It's not going to be a penalty. It's not going to be a penalty. Oh, we're going to have to go for a bit of a dive here. On the way onto the pitch straight. Nah, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Ah, man. Close. Oops, close. But not close enough. Unfortunately. But that was a lot better. That was definitely a lot better. P7, we'll take that one. I think we'll do one more and then we'll maybe have a look at Daily Race C. But I'm not too sure whether we should jump on there, to be honest with you. I think that's a... It's another one a little bit like this where it requires a bit of work on quali. To be fair, so I don't really know. But that was alright. A little bit more entertaining again than the previous race. It seems to, each race seems to be getting better, which is good. Right, we'll try and improve that quality. I think we'll watch a top 10. We see if we have time to jump in for a quick lap ourselves. If not, we'll do another race, another bit of quali. See what we can do. I haven't even looked at actually Daily Race A. I don't think that was worth looking at, was it? Can't remember if it was any good. Can't remember what the combo was altogether, truth be told. Ah, yes, it was Alsace, wasn't it? But it was... Yeah, it was in a road car. It was in the M3. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be... I don't think that's going to really be much fun, is it? Although it does... Is that the one that has the weird... Stupid drop? Is that layout? No, it's not. Village. Normal one, isn't it? Can't remember. Can't remember. Right, anyways, let's have a quick watch of a top 10 time. And then... Oh, no, I've gone the wrong way. Quick watch of a top 10 time. We'll see if we can replicate any learnings on the track. And then get ourselves in for a bit of quali. We're ranked number 2,000 at 102. Play a replay. Let's have a neb. Let's have a neb. Let's have a nosy. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. We are about to watch how it is done, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he is braking at the 200 metre board, which is just really annoying. How's he getting that car slowed down? How is he getting that car slowed down? Foot on the power all the way through turn 1, all the way through out of it. Turn 2, easy peasy. I can do this bit. This bit's not so bad. Right, this is where we want to watch. Let's have a look at this chicane here. We're going to watch a few different angles because we're going to watch the chase cam and the off-board as well. Really have a look at where those lines are. Look how late. Oh, my word. My word. Right, so we can... If we go again here, we can sort of see which of the corners, as he's going through, he's bothered about and which ones he isn't in terms of track limit. So we can see where he's being cautious. He's not bothered about it here. He doesn't seem too bothered about it there. I don't know if he's just not making the turn, but this is the one where he seems to be trying not to. Maybe he's just not making the turn. I don't quite know, but definitely not there. We can see, obviously, clearly all four wheels over the yellow lines. So we go with the chase cam here. Let's have a quick look. See, all four wheels on all of those corners, I think, are over the yellow lines. Surely, I think. Except for maybe this one. Now, see, there is a frame there where all four wheels... I mean, clearly, all four wheels are over that yellow line. I think we can argue all 4 wheels are over the yellow line here. Literally there, they absolutely are. Ah, right, okay. That one there, I just think maybe he's wanted to take it tighter, maybe not. He's just kept his foot down. And there, he's not bothered either. So, Craig's saying, stay on the hatchings with 2, you're fine. But I got to... Oh, hang on a minute. So, I think obviously I got a penalty, but I think my wheels there would have been on that one, would have been on the grass. Right, okay. Fair enough. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. So he runs all the way out wide there, keeps his foot down, 4th, up to 5th. Braking on. There's a bit of looks like a bit of concrete between the two marker boards. Seems to be where he's going. Brakes between the last 2. Straight down into 4. What was he doing there on the gears? That was interesting. Let's have a look here. Down to 4th. Down to... As he goes down, he's a little tap of the brakes. As he downshifts. Oh my word, that is literally pixel perfect. Hashtag pixel perfect on this line here. Look at this. Look at this. For track limits. Look at that. Insane. Fair play to you, lads. That is mega. Okay, interesting. It didn't look as if that was the best. Was the best, really, did it? Round there, but just the slightest of lifts. Right, and it's not the yellow line for that either. Right, okay, so I don't think any of the track limits is the actual yellow line by the looks of things then. See if we can get let's make sure we get in for the next one. One minute left, right, okay. Don't know if we'll be able to get in a bit of practice here, do we think? Oh, no, we don't. We don't, but yeah, that's interesting then. So we got most of those corners there is just the absolute taking the mick, basically, on every single one of them for track limits. I'll try and do the same in the race here. And then when we come out of the race, we'll try and work on our quality, improve it, get a few more laps in, and then a couple of more races. I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to be streaming until 10. We're about halfway in now. I think we may well be sticking with Daily Race B. What do we think? NASCAR track hatchings are part of the track. I think, actually, Stu, I remember you saying that, or maybe one of you guys in chat said that before. Yeah. That the curbs are part of the track, which it just seems bizarre, doesn't it? It feels absolutely bizarre. Right, we're back up then. Oh, we got key in this one. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. We're back up to top-ish split. Or maybe it is the top split. I do not know. Craig, are you in this one? No. Right. Well, we're about to learn how it's done by the guys up top, I think. Ah, right, okay. You can get away with 2 wheels on the hatchings, but beware, the hatchings stop on some corners to catch you out. To catch you out in terms of track limits, do you mean then? I suppose that makes it interesting, if not annoying, but interesting. Right, Key's on pole for this one. By 2 thousandths. Did I see that? Did I see that right? Is he on pole by 2 thousandths? Might be wrong. Oh no, Craig missed the entry. Oh no. To be fair, I was in by a minute. I normally cut it a lot finer than that, don't I, if I do manage to get in. Right, we got it. It looks as if they're backed up a little bit here. I don't know, maybe not. I thought we maybe had a bit of a false start. Oh, come on. Ah! That bloody second gear. Messed us up a little bit then, because look at this guy, right on the back of us. He's going to go straight for it. But to be fair, we're going to have the position back, so not too much lost. Is he going to go for it yet? No, is the answer. Oh, we've been tagged there, we've been tagged. We were almost put facing sideways there. Very lucky with that. Come on, right. Should have maybe gone for the move on this guy here in front, but oh, I'm having to back off. Oh, someone's gone there. 2 people have gone. We're going to end up on the outside, which then becomes the inside. Into the braking zone. Keep it as tight to the apex as we can. Foot down, slipstream. We've gone up a fair few positions there, which is rather nice. Up to P8. Oh, he's gone to the inside, that guy. I was going to turn in and then just spotted that he was there, or sort of guessed that he was going to be going for it. Again, not the best there. I feel like we maybe make up a couple positions here, though. I feel like it. Optimism is a superpower. I wish. Right, Craig, I hope you're on the next entry then, and I hope you can be in the same lobby as me as well. That's better. Ooh, that's the. I think that's the curb that caught you, did it, Craig? Because for a minute there, I thought I was gone. Right, can we all take a screenshot there? Because I just gained half a tenth to key. Can we just? I don't care if he's being rammed off the track. I've just gained half a tenth to key. Soon lost it, but. I gained 2 tenths to key. Get the screenshots taken, guys. Come on. It's not going to happen very often, that. Oh, and that's why. Silly mistakes like that. Forgetting which meter board, which board to brake at. I think he's fighting there, actually. By the looks of the timing boards. I think he's fighting quite a bit. Be intrigued to be on his stream right now if he's streaming. Oh, look at this. We could have 3 positions here. Unfortunately, guys, this time I am going for it, though. And the same for this one. Oh, up to P5. Up to P5. Well, P6. Well, not in P5. And I'll be honest with you, I was overconfident in assuming that I would have P5. I'm trying to work with you though, pal. Come on. Oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. We're going to have it. We're going to have it. We're going to have it. Oh, we've been tagged. Bit of contact, bit of contact. Can we hold on to it? Can we hold? Go, 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 go. Oh, yes, we can. Come on. Yes, mate. Yes, come on. Up to P5. What a treat. Let's not bin it yet, though. Well, let's not bin it ever. Never mind. Let's not bin it yet. But if I'm going to bin it, let's at least wait until we've crossed the line. Key must be working hard to hold on to P1 there. I think that guy, I'm sure it was 2 thousandths I saw was the difference. Could be wrong, but it wasn't far off. Right, is this guy binned it up ahead because we managed to gain to him as well? Maybe he's made a bit of a mistake. I don't think we've gained. I think it was like 7 seconds clear. He's down to 3 now, but I don't think we're going to manage that one. All too much. Oh, he served a penalty. We're still not going to gain to him, I don't think, but fun to think we could have done. whilst we thought about it, but Key must have been having a nightmare up front with that one to defending. He must have had an absolute nightmare. In the end, though, he was 4 seconds ahead. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. We'll definitely jump in again. That was a good race, that one. Made up a few positions. I think just default to the fact that we kept it on track. A few people making a few mistakes. Bit of scrapping. Up 7 positions. Oosh. I will save that, replay it. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, let's see if we can jump in and improve that quali time then. Now that we know the limits. See if we can improve that. Do a little bit better. It's certainly getting a bit warmer in this office though. I think that was a little bit wide. Magic. Right, what's our fastest lap going to be then? I forgot to ask that at the very start. See, I need to be a lot quicker there, a lot smoother. Later on the brakes, earlier on the power. Everything about that corner needs to be done better, to be honest. What do you think our lap in purple is going to be? We're going to have 2 more laps. Actually not a great lap, that one. I think it actually started pretty well. .54 treble 7. We went full drift mode there. Not the quickest way through that chicane, so it turns out. But we'll carry on with the lap. Easier to just carry on than start again. Plus, if I can learn or see if I can regain that 4/10 that I was down by, then that's pretty good going as well. So I think I actually could draw level. Yeah, we do indeed. Yeah, look at that. Right, perfect. So we made a huge mistake there where we lost quite a bit of time. We're still going to finish this lap. Maybe it's 2/10 up. Ah! It was going to be 4/10 up. And then it does end up being 2/10 up. It's going to be wide, isn't it? Penalty? 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 Yeah. Quick, 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 quick. Let's get back in again. We need to improve. We need to get down to the 54s. For sure. Not too far off that. Is that the 55.1, Dan? That felt a bit quicker. That had to be quicker. Yeah, absolutely. There was our ghost there. So that the offset to the ghost is he's 2/10 ahead. So this absolutely, but we'll be level now, so we're 2/10 ahead of our previous best, which will sort of match that. Maybe not, come on. Be matching that 55.1 at the moment. Maybe not, this is going to be the last corner to really make a difference, come on. Come on. Ah! Oh, there's all the time that we lost hitting that wall, though. Yeah, we're not quite going to match. Ah, man. I feel like we could improve, though. We definitely could improve. Oh, the 54.8. You think you're at? Nice. In the Genesis. Interesting. I was thinking of going to the Genesis. But I do tend to struggle with that from time to time. Right, we've dropped now. Splits again. So, let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. We've done really well in the last split. I know it was because a lot of people binned it, but we've done pretty well in the last split, and then now we've dropped a little bit again, but not to worry about it, not to complain about it. So P7 then, to be fair, let's see if we can aim for a podium on this one. Why not? We might as well. Gonna try the Huracan. Stu, you're brave. You are very brave. You're a brave man. And I respect you. But I will not be doing the Huracan. Don't like the GTR. Yeah, the problem I find with the GTR is that it is a little bit understeery. But in those sort of like low speed accelerating corners. But the this sort of track doesn't have those kind of corners. So the GTR realistically is ideal for this. Whereas, you know, when you were looking at like Brands Hatch last week, you needed that little bit more accuracy on turn on the corners, and that was where the Genesis was that little bit better. But yeah, I did think that the cars might have been a little bit more evenly matched. See a few people in the Alpha, but majority of people in the GTR. I thought it might have been a bit more evenly matched with the new balance of power updates, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. Right, foot down, let's go. See, what I really hate about the way it launches you now as well. We were at the peak of first gear there, and then you're like, is it going to put me into second or not? You're like totally unsure as to what the game is going to do. Whereas there was a time on GT Sport where you used to be able to select the gear. You used to be able to override it. I thought. I might be wrong. I can't remember, but I'm sure that used to be the case. And I think they should have the first 3 seconds in the same way that you do on the grid, on a grid start where they count you down. I think should be your chance to change gear if you want to, and select gear, the gear that you want to start in. I would have been better off starting in second there, and yeah, it's got me on the absolute edge of first gear, which is just never ever going to work. Anyways, enough complaining. Right, that wasn't too bad. This guy's serving a penalty. I'm going to follow this GTR through. Bit of contact as he tries to hang it to the outside. I feel like he's going to try and go for a move here, to be honest with you. He is going to try and hang it around the outside. Bit of contact once again. I'm now going to have to try and hang it round. Or he tried to hang it on the inside, I should say, sorry. Now out. Bottled hanging it round the outside. But I think I'm going to be better off being behind him on this straight. Picture and sound all good. Love it. Yeah, I don't recommend starting in reverse, James. Bit of contact there. I'm going to let this guy have that. Half throttle for a little bit. Let him have that. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you backing off? Ah! Brilliant. Brilliant. And engine damage. Awesome. Do we jump onto some qualifying? Because let's be honest, we're never going to catch them back up. I couldn't work out why he put his hazards on and then he sort of backed off a bit, and I was like a bit confused there as to why. I didn't really get that at all. I thought the hazards was saying thanks for giving me the place back, which made sense, but then yeah, exactly, what was that all that about? That made no sense to me. Should we jump onto some quali? James is saying rage quit. I was going to say quit with some grace and decorum, but James says rage quit, so rage it is. Oh, race C practice. I would love to, Michael, but I just think realistically I'm only going to get one attempt of daily race C, and it's sort of one of those where I would need to make sure I was starting in a decent position, sort of thing. I'll try and get on to race C a bit later in the week if I can do. In fact, actually, between the manufacturer races, I will do daily race C. But I think I'm going to stick with daily race B. we'll enter again, and we'll spend a bit of time on quali here. Yeah, I know, lobby drop. I know, but it just seemed a bit pointless hanging about at the back end of that lobby. I mean, I'm not a fan of rage quitting, I've got to say it, but try and make the next one a little bit better. Yeah, I didn't get that at all. I maybe my reactions weren't quick enough, I don't know, but he just seemed to drop off, and then I tried dropping off a bit later than I maybe should have done, but that just put everybody else into the back of me, so there was no hanging on then. At that point, so I feel like we might have had a good race. I don't think we would have made much progress up the field, but I think we could have had some good battles and a good bit of race in there. But anyways, right, we know the score, so let's get through this first before we know the score. If you can guess correctly, my fastest lap in purple at the end of this quali session, all 3 decimal places, free t-shirt comes your way off the merch store. So for any new subscribers, new followers, whatnot, new viewers, if you check out the link in the description, there's a link to the merch store. It's still just a temporary store at the moment whilst I move over to a proper one. Congratulations on 200 plus followers. Thank you very much, mate. No worries that we haven't seen you in a while. Ooh. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanking you. I'll be honest with you, I have already forgotten how to pronounce the name, though. I'm so sorry. Because I did get it, but now I can't remember. I'm going to pause on the straight so I can try again. Please do remind me if I got this right. Have I got this right? No, you're gonna have to spell it. You're gonna have to spell it out. You're gonna have to remind me. I'm so sorry because it's very rude, isn't it? To us Northerners, it would be Yorshas. Yorshas. But is that right? However it works. To us Geordies in a horrid northern accent, that's what it would be. Yorshas. Shas. But please tell me if that was right or wrong, because I can't quite... I can't remember, I'm so sorry. But nonetheless, thank you very much, mate, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. What a hero. We're trying our best at Daily Race B, Watkins Glen, but it's well, we've not had the best results. We had a good one though with I think accidentally once again ended up in a top split, but we made up 7 positions on that one. It's the best progress we made with some of the best drivers in, but I think a lot of that was people binning it. We were one of few. Captain Y, yes, I'm going to. Yes, that'll do. Captain Y, I love it. Captain Y, that's what's happening from now on. Can you change your YouTube username to Captain Y? Bang on, James, love it. Yeah, not the best so far, but yeah, 200 subs. I hit that a little while ago, but all that I've done since has been streams, so I've not really been uploading stuff to try and keep, you know, getting some new eyes on the videos and channel and stuff. But soon to change, soon to change. How you been getting on with the dailies though? Any good or not? Captain Y. You've been bringing home the the wins and podiums, or have you had about as much luck as I just did in that last race? That was kind of alright, but we're still losing time all in all, which is not alright. Ah! Not shifting the right place. Oh, man. That was going to be a good exit, that as well. I needed to just be on the power a fraction later, but I wanted to keep my foot in it. Working the grind, haven't been racing for a while. I kind of know the feeling, because that's what it feels like here. I've been doing the streams every week, but I haven't been on as much as I sort of wanted to be, and doing the videos as much as I wanted to be. You know, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say you're missing much this week, to be honest. Not a massive amount. You know, I saw the dailies and I thought, oh, Watkins Glen I'd quite like to get onto for a bit of practice round here, but Daily Race C we've seen a fair bit. I don't think there's any strategy on Daily Race C as well, which is kind of why I'm also not too fussed about trying to get onto it. I might be wrong. I think there might be strategy. I just haven't looked at it properly, to be perfectly honest. This was, I knew, going to be the race that I wanted to be on, because you have to work for that Daily Race C at Kyoto. You have to be absolutely on it in terms of quali to try and get a decent spot and hope for some decent races. Whereas I knew the time that I would have this week, that this was going to end up being the race I'd be on the most. But it's turned out all right. We've had a bit of fun. We've had some decent races. We've had some not so good races, which was that last one. Which, to be fair, it wasn't really a race. It was an outlap. It ended on lap 1, so. See, I can brake a lot. I don't know what it is, but now all of a sudden I can get the car stopped. I was trying to do that before and I just couldn't brake or slow down enough at 200. Whereas now I can. I don't really know what I'm doing different though, to be perfectly honest. I genuinely don't know what I was doing different. Right, let's take a second. We need 1 entire second out of that quali time there. That's what we need. James, as in James in chat, is that who you mean? If so, he won't be, because he says GT7 is a kid's game. So James isn't on GT7, but we will be when I get onto ACC in a couple of weeks, though. So I'm looking forward to that. I miss racing with James. James is good to race against. Still race online, obviously. Still in the what do you call it? The Heart Foundation, the Super Formula Championship that we got on at the moment. Oh, I've done it again. Same mistake. Same mistake. Is that going to be a penalty as well, running wide? Kids game. Oh, man. Right, we keep making mistakes now. I've only got one more lap. Yeah, Sunday's British Heart Foundation. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do this Sunday because I was hoping... Obviously, I've got my laptop back in time, but I was panicking that I wasn't going to have my laptop. But thankfully we do, so it's all good. No, I think I can do turn 1 better. Let's get off to a good start. We need to improve on this one. I need to get this down to the 54s. Need to get this down to the 54s. Come on. Right, remember that goes to set 2 tenths ahead. It's a little more than 2 tenths ahead at the moment, though. Come on. I flew through that first one, but then I bottled it on the second. Ah, man! No! Pushing too hard too early. Ah! Annoying. Very, very, very annoying. But yeah, we got the British Heart Foundation. So I'm going to be streaming twice again this week, aren't I? I'm going to be doing British Heart Foundation on Sunday. But yeah, manufacturers on Saturday. So racing for Toyota. Need to schedule that stream, however. But racing for Toyota. So that one's going to be hopefully a decent little stream. It's going to be 3 o'clock start, although I may start a little bit earlier for some practice. But it's going to be 3 o'clock start. And then I hope that I can get 2 attempts done. And I'm hoping that they've fixed the sort of overlap so that you can do the 3 o'clock and the 4 o'clock entry, because that is going to be the plan. I don't think I'll get the 5 o'clock entry done, because it'll mean being done by 6 o'clock. And I possibly need to be... I'm playing a gig on the night time, so I possibly need to be there by 6 o'clock. I'm not so sure yet. But at the very least, we get 1 attempt in. But I would like to be able to do 3 and 4 o'clock. Whereas the last one, you kind of finish just after the following hour, if that makes sense. So you always just miss the entry. And I'm hoping that that's not the case. But if it is, then it is. We just have to accept it. Bob's in this one. Spotted him there. Oops. Right, hopefully this one's a little bit better. Oh, Craig's in this one as well. Sorry, I didn't even know. I spotted Bob first, and I didn't even see you there, Craig. Sorry, buddy. Craig in P8 then. A long way away from us. Oh, Bob's streaming as well. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Let's see if I can quickly jump on his stream on then. Can I find his channel? I'm not going to find him quick. I'm not going to find the video quick enough. No! I was going to pop on and say hi. Right, come on then. This will probably be the second last race of the stream. We'll probably have one more after this, so let's hope, shall we, for a good one. Hopefully the racing's a little bit better in this one as well, since we've all of a sudden we've gone back up a lobby. How bizarre is that? We rage quit the last one, and we've gone up a lobby. So bizarre. I don't think the GT algorithm is working very well, but there we are. Right, that's a fairly good run out of turn one. That's not too bad. And when I say that, I mean we've managed to match the others. Basically, we've not been slower than the rest. Maybe he's actually going to gain slightly here, especially in the slipstream. This could, I mean, there literally could be 6 places up for grabs here. We got the next 3 rows of cars all going in 2 by 2. This has the potential to end. Oh no, come on, you idiot. Oh man. How do I manage to do that? How do I manage to do that? There's someone in the Lambo for you, Stu. Too busy watching the guys up ahead to even take the entry to the corner properly. What an absolute grade A plonk. Ah. Oh, everyone's binned it. There we go. A couple of positions. Oh my god, I really can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe that. We could have been right on the back of all this. Right, try and get up to the top 10s then. Otherwise known as 10th. Oh my god, that was a terrible first lap, that. That was absolutely terrible first lap. Actually got off to a decent start. And I thought, here we go. We've managed to match these guys. And unfortunately, I couldn't match them through the chicane. They weren't particularly quick through the chicane. They were all going through side by side. And yet I still couldn't match them. Need to be quicker through there. Still haven't managed to get that corner sorted out. It's one of the easiest corners on the track as well. Yeah, I'm still not taking it very well. It's going to be a penalty for P10 there, I think. Yeah. .1 in the Lambo. What do you think of the Lambo though, Stu? Oh, I was going to say any good, or is it a bit too easy to unsettle? As I nearly binned the GTR there. Managed to hold on to that one though. But yeah, what do you think of the Lambo? I've not actually. I don't even think I've driven the Lambo at all on GT7. Death Trap. Okay, I'll avoid it then. Fair enough. That answers that one. About as much as I expected, to be honest. But I was going to say there, I haven't driven it on GT7, so maybe my thoughts of it have skewed it too much from my memories of it on GT Sport. But turns out, no, I was correct. Yeah. Oh wow, really? Oh, James, I couldn't possibly go the TT. Surely not. No way. That would be understeer. Understeer central. Especially on some of these corners, I think, as well. Definitely, I think the TT would just let itself down, I think. I mean, it could be wrong. Could be wrong. I think for the type of corners on this, you definitely do want four-wheel drive. I'll be interested to try the Genesis. Maybe I do give that a go on the next one. Oh, no, now I've gone wide. No. Ah. Yeah, half second. Oh, man. Luckily, the guy behind has a half-second penalty as well, but I still think the Britain P13 could probably get past. I think that's going to be a penalty there as well. Yeah. Ah, man. Seen what Stu was talking about there, where the curb ends, and then all of a sudden you realise. Realise that you're off the track. Oh, that's just a horrible penalty, that, isn't it? Horrible penalty. Right, final lap. Can we try and make up any positions? You're no good in that Nissan. Well, cheers, James. Cheers, buddy. Good confidence builder, that one. Are you talking about the Genesis there, James, or are you trying to convince me on the Audi? Because I've got to say, I'll probably turn down the offer of driving the Audi, but the Genesis I would give a go. What are you doing? You absolute fool. Get on track. Don't go off. Oh, man. Where is that? That's certainly not on the track. You absolute plonker, Rodney. Oh, come on. It's a boat, that Nissan. It is when you're trying to get it back on track like that. Or trying to keep it in the lines when you've just ran a bit wide. I tried to go around the outside of him there, and it just... But I tried to carry the speed at the same time. There's no way that was going to ever work out. 4.58. Oh, mate. If I was doing one of those streams, I would. But I genuinely wanted to try and do well. I need to go to a bottom split lobby and pick myself back up. Key's already crossed the line. Look at that, 20 seconds ahead. Stupidly quick. Oh, might be a spot up for grabs. Yeah, they're going to all kill each other. Tremendous. Well, I'll end up having the place because that guy will have a penalty. Yeah. So I'm going to try the G70. I'm going to try the G70. Let's give it a go. You have to dab the brake while flat out. Which corner are you talking about there, James? That the left-hander before the straight. Before the pit straight. Oh, Key lost that position. Key ended up losing out on that one there. I imagine that was some good racing up top though. The Huracan, not a chance, Stu. The Tatson. Not a chance, not a chance. Right, final race, come on. I think there's a reason people aren't in the G70 though. Bob killed your first lap. No. No, no, no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Dare I ask what happened? Was it the chicane by any chance? I seen everyone going in. It was like 2 by 2 by 2. Everyone going side by side. Show us the cars. Well, we've got choice of any car basically. So I don't know. What do we think? I think you've got to go for that type of track. You've got to go 4-wheel drive. You can't not do 4-wheel drive. I think the G70 is worth a look, but by the sounds of things, by the looks of things, it's not quite there. Otherwise, people would be in it. Definitely not doing the Huracan. I think the G70 is the only other car I think is worth giving a go, though. That's the problem. A Mustang. My word, can you imagine? After the chicane on the right-hander. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. To be fair, I'm surprised all of you's managed to get through the chicane. Stu, you're dead set on the Alpha, on the Lambo, but I think that's just because you want me to die, basically. Right, I'll quickly gauge how good this thing is, whether we go for it. James is set on the Alpha as well. Want to see how fast it goes. Probably not that quick with me behind the wheel. Now I do notice straight away that you can brake a lot later, probably in this thing, or a bit later, anyways. But I don't quite think. I think the problem with this is it doesn't have the top end speed, does it? If you look at what it's going to do here on this straight versus, like, we were already at 145 in the Nissan at that point there. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to do 2 laps. We'll see how we get on. I feel like I can't keep that flat in 4th there. I think I would have ran wide. I think there's an element of short shifting needs to go on in this thing. Best livery wins. Right, James, I'll do the Alpha after this one. After this, we do the Alpha. And then I'll try, Stu. I won't do a race in the Lambo because that's asking for trouble. But oh, it's so interesting how much earlier you can brake, later you can brake. Sorry, in this thing. If you brake at the same points, you end up slowing down so much quicker than you do in the GTR. We improved our time by a 1/10.5 on the first lap. On the first lap, we've improved our time. Let's see what we can do with one more lap. Wow, we've improved. I'm very surprised at that. I'm very surprised at that. I'm going to keep this in 5th. I'm not going to go to 6th gear here. I just want to see the difference. That's where we've changed. And we see the time being gained. Going to keep it in 4th. There we go. We're if we get level with the car, we're 2/10 up. Level with the Ghost, sorry, then we're 2/10 up. I think we've got down on the power about the same time there. Going to be pretty much level coming out this corner. It's basically a case you're going to see it jumping up or down depending on the gear shifts. Probably going to keep it in 4th here. Not quite as smooth. Try to brake a bit later. We're going to improve again here. Wow. Brilliant. Well, I think I'm going to stick with this Genesis, definitely for the race. And we'll see how well we manage to do in the next race, because that is an instant improvement of about 3/10 there. It's not to be sniffed at, is it? Told you the Nissan's a dog. Everyone else is in the Nissan though, so they obviously know how to drive it. That's the difference. Yeah, I went off track. Went off track a little bit there. Believe it or not. Bosh. Cool. Oh well. Decent. Decent little improvement. Hopefully a decent little race coming up here as well. Let's soon find out. And then, like I say, we'll jump into. Oh, we're starting a bit higher up. That's a bonus. Bob's two spots up. Belter. Absolute belter. Right. Let's really hope for a good race here. Let's really, 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 really hope and pray for a good race. Come on. Then we do one more after that, and we'll try the Alpha. I'll quickly try the Lambo in a time trial, Stu. See what we think, but how's the wheel? Captain Y. It is tremendous. It is very, very good. I gotta be honest, I don't know what I'm more impressed by. The wheel, or not the sirens in the background, which you hopefully can't hear. I don't know whether I'm more impressed by the wheel or the generosity of Stu. the absolute legend that he is, because honestly, yeah, this wheel's it's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I'm going to do a comparison video once I've had a little bit more time to get used to it and have some more sort of, just basically find more good things to say about it, because there's already plenty, but I'm sure there's many things about it that I'll not come to appreciate or realise a little bit, you know, further down the line after a few more weeks on it. So, right, thankfully we're into second gear here as well, so this is a bonus. But yeah, honestly, mate, new wheel is mega. Highly recommend it if anyone's looking as well. Pedals better, yeah, pedals as well. We always forget that they come as a combo. And yeah, the pedals are absolutely mega as well, mate. I did end up keeping them so that they're hanging down. And it was a little bit of a nightmare trying to mount them onto this plate that I've got, but I think it's just because it's not a very good one. But yeah, I got there in the end, and I am, yeah, more than happy with it. Honestly, it's absolutely mega, and I do feel like I'm a bit quicker as well, but let's wait and see how we get on with a few more of these races. Oh, how was that one a penalty? Surely not. Can anyone tell me where the penalty was on that one then? Because I felt like that one, I thought that one was alright, unless I missed something very obvious there. I didn't feel like that one was an issue. Fanatec next, absolutely, mate. Are you getting rid of that one as well, are you? Yeah, Fanatec next. It'll be a little while before I'm on the Fanatecs, but I need a bit more money coming in off the channel for that. We get up to 1,000 subscribers, get YouTube, get the ads running, start monetizing the channel, and then counting the pennies every view, in the hope for a Fanatec. Go 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 go. But yeah, the hope for the channel as well is like the end of this year. Oh, they're going to go to the inside. No, they're not. Oh, I had to run a bit deeper into that corner to avoid them though. The hope is like end of this year. It's a big jump, but I think for the kind of videos that I'm going to start putting out, hopefully it will be easy enough. But the longer I leave it, the harder it's going to be. Is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I sort of set that at the start of this year, and then it took me 6 months to even do anything. So you were wild across those curbs. Yeah, I know, but I thought I was still within the limits. Maybe he's not. Oh no, come on. We're going to get a penalty for that. We are going to get a penalty for that. And that was not my fault. No, we don't. We don't get a penalty. Maybe because it knows that he pushed us wide, but then on the same hand, it hasn't given him a penalty, despite knowing, oh, they've just decided they no longer want to be part of the race. Fair enough. I didn't think I was too bad across the curbs, but maybe I was. I was more wild across it those times. That time. It's a little bit weird with this car because there's a bit more of an element of short shifting needed as well. Tap him off, yeah, save the replay, I shall do. Please do remind me though, because you know what I'm like, I'm guaranteed to forget. Right, 9 seconds off the lead. Shall we maybe do the same to him? Or shall we race fairly at all times? Wob Bob, how do, mate? How are we doing? Alright, come on. We're behind him now. Spotted the carnage up ahead from Greg here. So I sort of backed off in the chicane just to try and play it safe. He serves his penalty. Getting a little bit better with that corner. A little bit better. Not by much, but a little bit. And I'm definitely getting better at that one. So here we are then. Hopefully try and get ourselves back into sort of decent slipstream range. Try and attack for P6 maybe. He's going to be eyeing up P5 here, you see, so if we can try and get him towards the gap while he's doing a bit of fighting. Oh, I hope that's in. I hope that's in. I hope that's in. I hope that's in. I think I kept the front wheel in just front right. Looks like I have done. They're going side by side, these two here. That's not going to end well. Although I've said that every single time I've seen two cars going side by side into the chicane, and they've came out perfectly fine. So let's just see. Words couldn't even come out my mouth in time there, because I touched the grass and I almost binned it on the way in. But luckily enough, those two binned it. Up ahead as well. And now this guy in the GT. Oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. We're up to P5. Up to P5. Go, go, go. Alright, let's pull a gap here if we can. On to the final lap. We'll take P5. That's a scrappy little race, that, and we've only ended up getting the positions back that we'd initially lost. Don't really think. We got Bob up ahead though. But I don't think that we're going to catch to him. I wouldn't have thought anyway. I wouldn't have thought. What's the gap there? What's that say? 2.8, 2.9. Pretty convinced keeping it in fifth's got to be the quicker way there. Yeah, we lost a bit more time lost to Bob there, but not too bad. Let's just not lose the place at all now. I don't know if Bob's made a bit of a mistake there. I very much doubt it's been me that has been extra rapid, because that doesn't really happen, that. Although you never know. You never know. Should stop putting myself down so much, shouldn't I? Have a bit more confidence, a bit more optimism. Maybe it was me on a storming lap. but I very much doubt it. But there we are. David as well. How we doing, mate? Good evening. Or afternoon. Well, there we are then. We finish within 9 seconds of the leader. A little bit better than the last one. Bob there. What's he? 1.7 off 2.7, 1.7. I can't do the maths. 1.7 off the podium. Not a bad little result for him. Greg behind us there, who we saw bin it earlier in the chicane. Top 5. We're getting there, mate. We're getting there. Right, we're going to jump in the Alpha. Top 5 indeed, yeah. Best result so far. Best result so far. So, let's see if we can do a little bit better then in the Alpha. I'll be honest with you, I doubt it. Why are we getting booed by Stu? Is that because we didn't win or because we didn't do it in the Lambo? I think I can guess which one it was. Right, we quickly time trial the Lambo. Where's the Lambo? Lambo. Do the Veyron. Where's the Lambo? How daft am I being here? It's down the bottom. You go red. You got to go red. Right, I'm giving this a quick try. We do 1 lap in the Lambo, and we'll find out how quickly this is going to go wrong. I'll tell you whether or not it's any good. Do we want short shifts in the Lambo? I never remember. I don't drive it enough to... That's not too bad. What were we scared of? I think we're about to find out, and it's called the chicane. We're about to find out in a little moment, yeah. Podium in the Alpha, you reckon? It is quicker on the straights as well, of course, the Lambo. Right, okay. Right, sod it. Right, fuck it. We're gonna do the Lambo and we're gonna do the Alpha. Let's see how good we can do in the Lambo. We're gonna do both. Let's see. Lambo lethal through the bus stop chicane. It is indeed. I took a bit too much speed there, though. Let's be honest. Stable as a ship. Yeah, and about as easy to maneuver as a ship through there as well, Stu. Yeah, Bob, you weren't wrong. Oh no! Same thing. Go, 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 go. It's the mid-engine, innit? It just as soon as you tap the brakes. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do this in the Alpha. I can't do this. I'll be honest with you, I actually think the rest of the track would be very, very good. This will be another tell. Nah, to be fair, honestly, the Lambo would actually be really good. It's that braking zone into the. You've got to approach that so differently. You can't hit the brakes and turn the way that you do in the other cars. You just can't do that. I think you've got to lift and try and, or maybe just keep your foot on the gas a little bit more as well. Even through the chicane itself, just to try and keep the car settled. Let's go again. We will do both. We'll do both. Let's give both a try. Genesis is good round here, yeah. When you say Genesis, do you mean the Hyundai Genesis or do you mean the G70? because the Genesis is what got me down to that 54.8. So I was really, really impressed with that. I thought that was a mega car. And I'm surprised that it took me so long to, and I still didn't manage to beat that in the GTR. This is where it's all just going to go wrong though, isn't it? I'm scared. I'm actually scared. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh man, maybe it's not. That's how you do it if you want a penalty, but I thought I'd nailed it. I thought I nailed it. Yeah, the G70, yeah, honestly, G70 was mega. G70 was absolutely awesome, Bob. It was just... I was so surprised at how much of an improvement I made on literally the first lap with it. Been trying with the GTR, jumped in the G70 and I was a tenth and a half up, I think. Like, immediately. Insane. Absolutely insane. Right, let's try and beat this time in the Lambo then. Or try and just do a little bit better in the Lambo. Captain Y, no worries at all. Appreciate you stopping by once again, mate. Thanking you very, very much. And apologies that I had forgot/butchered the pronunciation. But Captain Y it is from now on, so there we go. Right, that can't be limits. That can't be limits. Yes. Look at that. Lambo's all the way back there. The Lambo has rinsed the Lambo. I think if you get it through the chicane, I do genuinely think the rest of the lap could be quite good. I don't know though, I could be wrong. Would have liked that a bit tight at the apex there, but not too bad. Right, it's not going to be a massively quick improvement, but there's 56. Like, it's not going to be an improvement on my previous best, which I think we probably knew was going to be the case. Even if I would try and get close to a second out of that. Right then, we're going to do the Lambo. Starting P4 this one. We're going to do the P5. We're going to do the Lambo, and then we're going to give the Alpha a shot, and that will be us for the stream. I think it's been a decent one so far. Well, slow that Lambo. I definitely think I could do a bit better, but I think, being honest, I think I'm only taking off. I think I'm only taking off half a second. I think I'm only taking off 5/10 at the most, really. And in race as well, it's not going to be that great because you're going to be so scared of what could go wrong. So you're waiting for something to happen. But if you're going through that chicane, I kept it quite I kept it steady by braking and turning where we sort of want to do, but just keeping on the power a little bit as well. So want to try, because if you press the brakes in the Lambo and you try turning, the back end just wants to take over. The back wheels want to become the front wheels. WRX is quick here as well. Yeah, I imagine it probably would be. I just think that it, surely enough, it must struggle on the straights though. Or not. I was maybe hoping that it wouldn't struggle on the straights anymore with the high speed, like with the high, medium, and slow speed track balance of power. Right, luckily enough, it shifts us up to second there as well, so we're quite fortunate there. Yeah, you have to get all the braking done before turning. Yeah. Which is sort of a problem because you want to try and you want to take that corner with as much speed as possible, and to have lost so much momentum by having to try and brake earlier. Realistically, you want to try and brake after you've hit the first right, after you've hit the first curb on the right. It's that sort of gap between the two where you want to try and start braking. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm understeering. Oh, that wasn't very nice. I think we'll see how quickly I end up catching up to these guys, though. Look at that on the straights. Rapid. So we might actually end up catching up around the rest of the track. There is the potential for that. Out of the corner, look at that. The race leader's not got anybody on him there. However, we do have someone on us there. Greg to our right-hand side. Oh, he's lost a bit of time. He's on the grass, which is helpful for us, really. See if we make up much time on the straights here. This is all that we can really hope for. We actually don't at the moment. Don't think you're ever going to actually get up to 7th though in the Lambo. That's track limits, I think. Yeah. I knew that one was wrong straight away. There's certain parts of the track where the Lambo's mega. The Lambo, honestly, I'm gaining tenths to the leader in certain parts of that track. But then there's other parts where it's just not really working. I.e. the chicane. You just can't drive that chicane the way you need to drive it to be quick. Greg's running wide there, though. See if we can still manage a top 5, though, which is pretty much just staying where we started, of course. But top 5 results, you wouldn't be complaining about. Look at the difference in speed, though. Look at the difference to the GTR. The acceleration. We start to level out on this straight here. We do start to level out, but the acceleration through that corner was mega. 2/10 gained in that middle sector. Or literally just that one corner. Unbelievable. Just be happy to finish in the Lambo. Yeah, exactly. Well, we haven't got there yet. So, let's not speak too soon. See if we can try and catch back up to Greg here. It's not looking like it's going to actually happen though. Sadly, not as quick as we'd like to be in the Lambo. I'm sure that there is potential there with it, to be honest, but it's a totally different way of driving to what I've been used to all night. I think it would take a bit of changing, a bit of adapting to. I'm missing all the car talk about James's Range Rover. Which Range Rover have you got, James? Is it the Sport, actually? I think it's the Sport, isn't it? That's track limits. I wasn't so much ignoring the track limits as much as I was just failing to stick to them. I think there is a difference. Right, well, we've lost P6 as well, so we've dropped 2 places there. And we dropped both of those places, in fairness, to penalties. So we lost the first one to a penalty, and we've lost that one to a penalty as well, so bit of a nightmare. Let's jump in the Alpha quickly. Final race of the stream. And hope that we can do a little bit better in that one. But there we go, Stu. There's the Lambo done for you. I agree with you. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm sure there's a way to be a little bit quicker in this, but I don't have the skills or capacity to work out what it is. 175,000 on the clock, Jesus. Crikey. Is that petrol as well? The range, the sport is petrol, surely, yeah? V8 diesel got you. Oh, maybe it's the 175,000. Not as bad then. Dirty diesel. Right then. Let's go final time. We're gonna go in the alpha. Final race of the stream. See if we can improve in this. 150,000 more than they normally do. Right, what can we do in this alpha then? James, do you want to take first guess at the what our lap in purple will be? Can we improve on that? Can we improve on that 54.8? Do we need to be short? I think we may. Do we need to be short shifting in this? I can't remember. That doesn't feel like we do. That does not feel like we do. It feels like it sounds like the car's about to blow up though. That's definitely a bit more planted than the bloody Lambo. Don't have to drive that like the Lambo around there. That note of the short shift. Yeah. I don't think this feels any quicker. I don't think this feels any quicker at all, to be honest. I actually think the Genesis, surprisingly, is the one to be in. Might be about to eat my words here though. Let's see as we start to look about crossing the line. Alright, this is going to be about 56 this lap, so let's see if we can improve. 56.1, there you go. So we want to take about a second off this for us to be in relative competitiveness, which I think we can probably take off half a sec. We're already 3.5 tenths up. We can probably take off maybe half a second to 8 tenths, 5 to 8 tenths off that first lap that we've done. Oh, there's our 8 tenths. There's our second, actually. Wow. That's how slow I was through the first, through turn 1 and through that chicane. I lost a lot of time there. Going to lose about 3 tenths there. No worries at all, Craig. Absolute hero as always, mate. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Well, I say stopping by. You do more than stop by. You actually, yeah, and for all your help always, basically, and every stream. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. I shall catch you in a little bit. I will message you. Maybe it's not this week or whatever, but I will message you soon enough, and we will actually sort out that carton video that I was talking about. Too many downshifts. Yeah, I think I'm losing a little bit too much there. Not carrying as much momentum as I possibly could do. Right, 55.8. Let's get as much out of this one as we can do. I took turn 1 exceptionally well, I think, at the start. So just because we're down by 3/4 of a tenth, I'll not be put off too much by that. Let's keep going here. Let's see if we can push in this chicane a little bit more. Going to keep it in 5th all the way. Ah, man. See where I thought I was going to be able to gain? I have not. Nah. Oh, that's annoying, that. That's annoying. Alpha, how are we doing? Yeah, this is the last one. Tried a fair few, but just not done very well, Alpha. Actually, the last few have been a bit better than the start, to be fair. We're going to hope for a good one with the Alpha here, funny enough. You've joined at the right time, that's for sure. Yeah, so we're going to take just short of 2/10 off. See if we can get that chicane. I was gonna hang fire there, but then I thought, actually, let's see if we can get to that chicane and just have another bit of practice on it. Don't actually think we're gonna get to it in time. We are just. Come on. Huh. It was clearly never ever gonna work. What a stupid idea that was. That was never going to work. Right. You'd love a 1.5. I don't know if I'd be too... I don't know if I'd be too keen on one, to be honest with you, but... I mean, that one shifts in a straight line, but... something about it that just doesn't quite have the... It doesn't quite match the GTR or the G70. I was eating Lambos quicker, yeah. Italian shite. Yeah, it's not... but it's weird, though, because I've seen a few people driving it. So, again, it's like... It obviously has the ability to be quick, if that makes any sense. So... Right, come on, Em. Let's do this. Final race of the stream. Hope everyone has enjoyed it so far as much as I have, because it's been pretty mega. We've had we had some all right races. I've enjoyed it overall. Some not so good ones, some good ones. It's been pretty decent. It has been pretty decent. Let's go. Oh, we're going to have the jump here. on the Frenchman, I think we may well have the jump on him straight away. I think we'll try our luck down into turn 1 here. I think we've got to, haven't we? Oh, don't turn in. That's a bit of a... I don't know. That's a bit of a weird one. It's a little bit of a weird one. We weren't alongside that much. But I did feel that was quite early for him to be turning in at the same time, so it's a little bit kind of weird. Let him go back past you. You see the straight line speed that we're now lacking, though. We're going to end up with a penalty there. Yeah. Ah! Which is going to do us more damage. We got pushed along by Greg. He was kind enough to give us the push there, but then that meant that we kind of had to go for the move. When I knew that that guy was on the inside there, so it sort of compromised me a little bit in the end. Look at the carnage behind, though. We're actually only going to lose 1 place there. After all that, serving such a big penalty, and we only lose 1 place. That is quite fortunate, to be fair. Right, we're sitting the slipstream of the GTR here. Look at that, even in the slipstream we're not gaining at all. Even in the slipstream. Now we're just going to start gaining at the top end of 5th gear here. Should have maybe been in 3rd there actually for the acceleration out. In fact, definitely should have been in 3rd. Car is too slow. It does feel it, mate. Yeah, I think the G70 and the GTR are the cars of choice, probably for a reason, as is always the case. I think P1's had a bit of an off there, though, or a bit of battling going on. Slow on the straight, good on the corners. Yeah, I was going to say that it's lighter than the GTR, and it's a little bit like the G70 in the sense that it's you know, if you turn the car, it will actually have a chance of making the apex. Whereas the GTR, you turn it and it just continues going in a straight line. But I guess it is a car that specialises in straight line. It's just a shame that means it doesn't do much else. But I mean, we can see that there by the fact that I literally can't keep up in the straight line. I mean, the GTR is doing 145 at this point, so... But that was the difference that I didn't do the last lap. Definitely need to be in 3rd there, I think. Ah! James is going to have just punched his screen there as he sees me downshift to second gear on the way out of the corner. And then nearly blow the engine up. And feel the anger as he types his comment now. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, no. Oh, no. He ran wide as well. Ah. Nah, it's not going to happen this race, I don't think. Just can't keep up with that GTR ahead. Just literally cannot keep up. Yeah, I was just ah, no. Oh, man. Well, that just about sums it up, doesn't it? That just about sums it up. Trying to take that corner a bit too bravely there, I think. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I thought Lefty was at the top of this. Oh, another penalty. Jesus Christ, man. I thought Lefty was at the top of this lobby. If he was, he's obviously had a little bit of a nightmare. Should have stuck with the Lambo, yeah, exactly. Should have definitely stuck with the Genesis. And on a serious note, the G70 was the car for me, I think. That was what suited me best, I would have said. Right, on to the final lap. See if we can hold on to P12. Well, we're going to have a penalty to serve as well, so probably not, actually. Oh man, it's all gone wrong. What a way to end. Should have ended on a high when we, about 4 races ago. Yeah, I'd love to see a Group 1 race round here, or a Group 2. I think that would be pretty decent. I think you would actually get some pretty entertaining racing there, depending on the lobby. It has the potential to be an absolute car crash of a lobby, though. That's for sure. And you can have that place, mate. There we go. Okie dokie then. Right, well, that is the downer of all downers to end on. But honestly, I've really enjoyed this stream. We will not be doing the alpha again around here. But yeah, that one's been ups and downs. Some good results, some bad results, some fun racing, plenty of fun racing. So I've enjoyed it nonetheless. But there we go. Really hope everyone else has enjoyed it. If you're new around here, please do subscribe on YouTube. Just doing YouTube tonight, actually, not Twitch, because of the heat, and I thought I would play it safe. So yeah, that's that. We're going to be streaming again on Saturday from 3 p.m. at the latest. We may stream from 2 o'clock, do a little bit of daily race, get some practice in, all that sort of stuff. For this here, we'll double check which track we're actually at. Trial Mountain to kick things off. Round 1, Group 3. So that's going to be good fun, that one, actually. That's going to be good fun. Then we've got High Speed Ring, Sardinia. That'll be decent. Road Track B. Laguna, which will be good. Then what's the next best one? Sort of at the end, really, Interlagos, round things up. But yeah, there we go then. Lovely stuff. And then, of course, we will be back on Sunday for the British Heart Foundation as well, I do believe. So hope everyone's enjoyed that one. Please do subscribe if you're new around here, and I shall catch you in the next stream. Saturday will be the next one, 3 p.m. start. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel, and I shall see you all then. Appreciate you all, as always. I shall catch you all in a bit. Toodles!